What's going on, everyone? Soduff here. If you like the content, you know what to do. Come check me out on Twitch. And today we have another roster review, so let's get into it. Okay, today we have Shablam, and he wants to know what to do after he gets JMK. Well, let's see what options we can give him, while also checking out, see what other things we can find to see what he wants to do. Check out your feet. Not succeed yet. How about your Anakin? Yeah, very nice. That I want to get that 5s too. 5s would be a good one. Same with Ahsoka. If you don't already, mostly. Alright, how about your GK? Relic 8, very nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, you know what you're doing on that stuff. Slowly succeeding when you can. Let's get into your roster now. Okay, so looks like you have a lot of your core teams done. Very good. Okay, so you got Cat working on JMK. Let's see what we can find in here. Break it down closer. These guys have 5, so you can do Cam. Very nice. Bad Batch. Bounty Hunters. Okay. You got Boba. Mando. It works. Still great though. Troopers. Invested. Nice. Galactic Republic. Pretty well rounded. Paris. Might want to think about getting her to 12. Looks like you're working on it a little bit. Troopers are pretty good. At some point, get them to 12 at least. Jedi should be pretty well. Yeah. Hermit, obviously. Hopefully. Let's see, your GAC focused more now. I mean, you do want to round him off. At least get him to 12. Once you get him 7-star. You have Wampa's a game changer now for GAC. Let's see. You have him 5-star, okay. I'd finish off Yoda first, and then I'd go for him. I'm gonna think about for that. Sisters. Rebels. So far out of your core 5, we'll get these guys up. He's even with these, just to make them more potent. The Zeta on them. Did you have one more? Distance, Brown, Separatists, nice. Trooper. Okay, so yeah, out of your core stuff, it's pretty much all done. Your core is really good, other than, you know, maybe taking them up into relics. I definitely think about him higher relics. Let's see, Malik. So if you're not soloing teams with Malik, there's no reason to have tenacity set anymore. Pretty much the sensitive Vader era is kind of over. The only reason you need to do tenacity is if you're using him for solo stuff. If you're not using him for solo stuff, you're gonna use that tenacity somewhere else and just go straight like health protection, defense protection, protection. Yeah, you know what you're doing there. But yeah, something to think about. Then you can allocate those to maybe some other tank that needs it. Yeah, if you're not soloing with him, you can definitely change his mods. He is only R3, so I don't know what you're running into. So that's something to think about. So if you're about to get GMK, I would think about going for options. Luke could be an option, and why I say Luke is because you have Jedi Knight Revan team pretty well done, and that could be a nice slacker counter. You would just have to work on Old Ben. So that would be Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, Basti, Old Ben, Hermit Yoda, and you would have a counter for Slacker, an option. So then you have Luke, and then Luke will lead into JML later. But if you don't want to farm another GL, I think going after stuff like that, or another great option is going after Starkiller. Starkiller, you're going to get 4 people off the bat. That's going to be huge. You'll get, yeah, your scoundrels. You get Dash. Dash can be plugged into some stuff with your BAM. Be plugged into that team. And it's only 4 characters, and all 4 of those characters are really good. Mara, I mean, it's Mara, it's really good. So you can have Starkiller team. If you get the whole team and you get Starkiller, then that's a Ray counter that you could use. Your Gas too, also potential Ray counter. Your Bounty Hunters. See, me personally, I would go after whatever's the least amount of after leveling characters to get those counters without having to get a GL. That's just the way I look at. I like to look at things, but it just depends on what you want. If you want other GL, I would still go the Luke route to get the JML, because he's at the top of the game right now. He's really good. But Zam with Mando, Grief, Bosk, Boba, and Fennec. That's huge. Fennec. So if you get Fennec up, say you have your Zam, you get these 2 rounded out with Zam and Fennec, and you get your Bosk up, say Relic 8, then you got a potential Lord Vader counter. Something to think about there. So then you'd be able to take out like Lord Vader, you can take out Rey's, Slacker, C's you'd be able to do. Only other thing I would say is like your troopers, get them to like at least 12 you invested in them. Something else you can think about is getting them to 12. well, these three, and well, really, I mean, you already invested in her. It's really the whole faction that needs, because you're going to use everybody. But I just think about these three seriously, or those four with death. If you got them to 12, then you'd have as long as you put decent mods on them, they can punch way up. You can take out relic characters, no problem. If you got Star Killer, take out JMLs. On Mothma, let's see. You would, if you worked on your Mon Mothma, which is, let's see what rebel fighters you got. You got Kara, Yao. Would be in there, and Mothma. What are we missing? Teo. That's a really strong team. He plugs right in there. So that's another option. Because you would be farming him if you went the Star Killer route. That would give you teams to think about plugging them into. That, or if you don't want to farm that team, it's an extra Jedi to be used. Same with Dash, Scoundrels. And another thing is, if you're going to go for some of these bounty hunters, by working on the bounty hunters, you can go for Executor. Like Executor and Star Killer. I mean, that'd be big. And that also leads into C. So you have some options. I think bounty hunters are pretty close to getting, like I said with Wampa. Wampa is very good down. He can solo a lot of stuff. Spam team, really good. Just you're gonna need for your Executor. So getting this team up. Your Nest. One Nest. Great character. Oh yeah, you got him right here, 12. So yeah, getting that team to even to 12 can be very good. Let's see what else. Grievous. Yeah, I mean, Grievous can help get down JML. So you would have more options for JML. I'm just trying to give you as many options without having a GL to go to that next level and still be competitive in your GAC. I think Star Killer, Executor, pretty strong. I mean, you only need those 4 characters. Going after Jedi Knight Luke, I think, is really good. But I definitely round out some of those relics on your core teams, like your CLS and your DR team, and then start figuring out what path you want to take on Star Killer, Jedi Knight Luke, Bounty Hunters, Executor. But you have some really good options. It's just I would take the one with the least resistance, the one that you have more of. That'd be faster to get. Alright, man, if you have any other questions, let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next one.